I just been completely crying listening to you. And thank you, God, for you. Brother Tony, good to see you.
Yeah.
Man.
It's good to see everybody. Turn your Bible with me to Luke, the 19th chapter, beginning at verse 1. Y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Luke 19, beginning at verse 1. Are we all there yet? Sister Janice, if you don't mind, would you read that out? What you said, live application you got? Would you read that out of yours for me?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Jesus entered Jericho and made his way through the town. There was a man there named Zacchaeus. He was the chief tax collector in the region, and he had become very rich. He tried to get a look at Jesus, but he was too short to see over the crowd. Me to read.
Yeah.
I tell you what, let's do it like this. You read one, I read one out of mine.
Okay.
Okay, let me read the first. And Jesus entered and passed through Jericho. And go ahead and read number one back up.
Jesus entered Jericho and made his way through the town.
Okay, let me read number two. And behold, there was a man named Zacchaeus, which was the chief among the publicans, and he was rich.
There was a man there named Zacchaeus. He was the chief tax collector in the region, and he had become very rich.
And he sought to see Jesus, who he was, and could not for the press, because he was a little of stature.
He tried to get a look at Jesus, but he was too short to see over the crowd.
And he ran before and climbed up into a sycamore tree to see him, for he was to pass that way.
So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore fig tree because the road for Jesus was going to pass that way.
Yeah.
And when Jesus came to the place, he looked up and saw him and said unto him, Zacchaeus, make haste and come down, for today I must abide at thine house.
Yeah.
When Jesus came by, he looked up at Zacchaeus and called him by name. Zacchaeus, he said, quick, come down. I must be a guest in your home today.
All right, you stop right there. I want to talk about today. Guess who's coming to dinner? And let me go back. Thank you, Prince. You helped me out. Let me go back to Matthew 7 and 7. Ask and it what shall be given.
Yeah.
Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened. Again, I want to talk about guess who's coming to dinner. Here it is in Luke 19th chapter. We find out about a man named Zacchaeus. The chapter started off saying that he was a tax collector. He was a chief publican. And he was rich. And let me tell you something. There's a whole lot of rich people living in the world today. They have a whole lot of money and they're rich, but they don't have Jesus. And let me tell you, having money is fine, but not having Jesus is not fine. Look at the president. He got a whole lot of money, but he don't have Jesus.
Jesus.
And let me share this with you. When you don't have Jesus, guess what? You're going through some things. But Zacchaeus, I give him credit for one thing. The Bible says that he sought to see Jesus. In other words, he meant to see Jesus.
Yeah.
He needed to find something out about Jesus. So my question to you today, have you tried to find anything out about Jesus? Are you trying to find out who Jesus is? Well, the Bible says that Zacchaeus was a short man. And every time Jesus was around, there was always a crowd. And he couldn't get to him and couldn't see him because of what? of the crowd. So he really wanted to see him. The Bible says he ran up ahead and climbed up into a sycamore tree. And when he got up into the sycamore tree, he sat there until Jesus got there. And the Bible said when Jesus got there to the spot where he was, he looked up and saw him and told him, Zacchaeus, make haste and come down. And the Bible said that Zacchaeus came down and said, Jesus told him, I must abide at your house today. So I need to tell you today, or ask you a question today, has Jesus been by your house?
Well,
And if he hasn't been by it,
Jesus.
I want to tell you that he will come. And I need to tell you something else, is that the good part about it is this, Jesus is so good and so understanding that he don't go around busting doors down. The doorknob is on the inside. You have to turn the doorknob and let him in.
That's right.
And I'm going to ask you today, are you going to let him in when he comes back?
Well,
So the Bible says that after Jesus and Zacchaeus got together, that the crowd started mumbling. They started complaining because they knew what was going on. But they had them in some of us black folks back then. And I'm going to tell you why I said that, because they said they were mumbling and grumbling and complaining about Jesus going to be with Zacchaeus. Ain't that the way we do?
Yes.
I wonder why he hanging around him. Because he ain't living right, he smoked dope.
Jesus.
He run with him, he do everything. Why is he hanging with him? But the Bible says that Jesus came to what? Seek
And
save
save those which was
lost.
lost.
Here it is that Zacchaeus is lost. The Bible said that he was a tax collector and he was rich. And the way he got rich was that he took money from people. They had a tax thing that they had to pay tax back then in Rome. And they were Jews. But they had it set up where that when you paid tax, there was a certain amount you had to pay. But Zacchaeus was getting more than what he's supposed to got. He was getting more money than what he's supposed to got. If he's supposed to have got $10, he got 30. And that's the way we do sometimes. We get more than what we're supposed to get.
Well,
Am I right?
well,
When somebody give us something free, how often do we get what we're supposed to get? We don't. We get more than what we're supposed to get. But here it is today. Zacchaeus sought to see Jesus and he got a chance to get to him. And when he got to him, Jesus told him today that I must abide at your house. And while he was at his house, something happened. And I need to tell you today that nobody have really been to Jesus left the same way they came.
well,
Am I right? Is there anybody you know of that seen Jesus and left the same way they came? I know when he picked me up and turned me around, I know a change come over my life.
well,
Places I used to go, I don't go no more. Things I used to do, I don't do no more. Why? Because I met Jesus one day. The Bible says while Zacchaeus and Jesus were sitting at his house, that something happened. Zacchaeus started confessing to Jesus what he'd done. I can hear him now using my spiritual imagination. Look, Jesus, there's some things that I done I'm not proud of. I took money from folks that I wasn't supposed to take it from. I took too much money. So what I'm going to do is this, that I'm ready to make restitution and give back to these people what I took from them. I won't give them more than what I took from them. So that lets you know he had a lot of money. But the thing about it, this is that he did give back to the folks he took money from. The Bible says not only did he do that, he said that the thing about it, this is I know I messed up, I know I done wrong. And the thing about we don't do, we forgot what the Bible told us in Romans 10 and 9. Say, if thou shalt confess with thy mouth and believe in thy heart that God has raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. Zacchaeus confessed to his mistakes and what he's done. The day I want to ask you that, are you confessing? Or have you confessed? If
Jesus.
not, you need to make a confession.
Jesus.
You need to get things and get your business and get your house and all.
Yeah.
I need to tell you that one day the Lord coming back.
Yes,
I don't know when, but the good part about it this is that you got time to get ready.
well,
All I'm saying to you today is this is that the thing about it this is that Jesus has been too good for us, not for us to want to make a change. The Sunday school lesson this morning talked about identity.
Yeah.
You need to stand up and show your identity.
Yeah.
If the Lord ever done anything for you, you ought to say yeah.
yeah,
Ain't he all right?
yeah,
All right.
Yes.
I'm so glad that the story of Zacchaeus let us know that can have a change in your life.
yes,
It
God,
make no difference how old you are, where you're from, but you can change. The
yes,
Bible said that before Jesus left him, he said, Zacchaeus, this house, the salvation now come over this house. In other words, you and your family are saved.
Yes.
Simply because you gave yourself over to Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus.
I tell you today, all you got to do is just turn it over to the Lord.
Yes.
And see
He'll
how
work it out.
I
Ah,
ask you today, and get ready to close, and he never done anything for you.
Yeah.
I need to tell you today, he's all right today.
Yes, he
I
is.
need to tell you, he's better than Coke. He is the real thing.
Yes,
I need to tell you, I trust in the Lord with all that heart. And lean not to my own understanding. I need to tell you, Matthew said, ask and it shall be given.
Yes.
Seek and ye shall find, knock and the door shall be open.
Yes.
Zacchaeus was looking for Jesus.
Yes.
And when he found him, he asked him and told him. But the good part about it is, he knocked and let Jesus in.
Yes.
And I need to tell you today, he started knocking on our heart.
Yes.
When we not living right and when we not doing right.
Yes.
He started knocking on our heart.
Yes.
Trying to get us to best and turn our lives.
Yes.
I need to tell you today, in closing, that he's all right today.
Yes.
And I need to tell you, I tried it for my own self. I need to tell you, since I tried it, Lord, the good thing about it is that he picked me up one day, turned me around, and helped me in a new direction.
Come on.
I'm so glad that the Lord been good to me.
Yes.
I'm so glad that I gave my life over to the Lord.
Yes.
Every day of my life, I'm making preparation to be with the Lord.
Jesus.
I want to tell you today that if you hadn't tried it, you need to try it for yourself.
Yes.
You find out that he's the best thing that ever happened to you.
Yes.
And I need to ask one question today. Has he been good to you?
Yes, God.
The Lord been good to you. Where is he?
Yeah, Lord.
I know he's been good. I need to tell you today, he's all right today. The reason I know he's all right because he's been mighty good to me. I'm so glad that the Lord been better to me than I've been to my own self.
Yes.
Even in the midst of when I was headed straight to hell. I'm so glad and thankful that the Lord looked beyond my fault and saw my needs.
Yes, he did.
And I need to tell you today, he's all right today.
Yes, he
I
is.
need to tell you that he's good.
Yeah.
I need to tell you that the Lord will take care of you.
Yes.
Just turn your life over to him.
Yeah.
All I'm asking you today is just shame. All I'm asking you is that look at your own self. Look and see what you got. If you look and see what you got, and if that what you got ain't what you need to be, you can change it.
Yeah.
I need to tell you today, think about where you're at and think about where you need to be.
Yes.
When you look in the mirror, look at yourself and say, don't worry about how you look or how your hair look or your makeup look. Look and see how your life look.
Ha.
Look and see are you walking right. Look and see are you talking right.
Well.
Look and see are you praying right.
Yeah.
Look and see are you paying right.
Yeah.
Look and see are you serving the Lord the way you
Yes.
I need to tell you in closing, serving the Lord will pay off.
Yes, it will.
Hold on just a minute.
Hey. Yes, it will. Yeah, buddy.
Good to all of us today. Oh, I'm so glad today. All you got to do is trust in the Lord and He will make everything all right.
Yes, He will.
And He'll all right.
Yes.
That we might live.
Yes.
Sunday morning, he got out the grave with all power in his hand. I need to tell you today, he lives. I know he lives. How you know he lives? Every now and then, he walks with me.
Yes.
Every now and then, he talks with me.
Yeah.
He tell me I am his own.
Yes.
He's all right today.
It's all right.
I need to tell you the good part about it. This is that Zacchaeus was wanting to see him so bad. He ran and climbed up into a tree and saw Jesus and got saved, him and his whole family.
Well,
So I'm leaving you with this question today. Are you saved?
Jesus.
Do you have Jesus today in your life? If you don't, you need to get it.
Well,
I need to tell you in closing today that he's the best thing that you can get.
Yes, sir.
I need to tell you, you can't make it without him.
mm,
Stop trying to live this life without Jesus.
yes, God.
Trying to live life without Jesus is just like trying to drive a car without a motor.
Come on.
Jesus.
Ain't going nowhere.
Trying to live this life without Jesus is trying to live without a motor. It's just that simple.
That's right.
Have the Lord been good to you?
Yes, sir.
Won't He make a way out of no way?
Yes.
The good part about it is that when you admit and confess to what your problem is,
Jesus.
you're all right. You're headed in the right direction. But the good part about it is that confess. And don't feel bad. You're not the only one. When you look around, you'll see there's other folks doing worse than you are doing. But the good part about it is that you got to give it up.
Yes.
That's right.
You got to do like the pastor said. You got to get ready, get ready, get ready. But when you get ready, you will be ready. And when you let the Lord get you ready, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. You
Well.
ain't got to go nowhere to get dried out, nowhere to get cleaned out, but go by the knee-way station and get out on your knees and pray.
Yes.
And when you talk to God, you just, He already knows what your problem is. All you got to do is confess it. I hope and pray today you got something about what we said today. And you remember that when you turn your life over to the Lord, life will be a whole lot better. Because every day with Jesus is sweeter and sweeter than the day before.
Yes.
I want to close by singing a little of this tune. If it had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? Tell me where would I be?
Well.
Well, He kept rock me in the cradle of His own. He knew I had to have Him all by my side. But if it had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? I want to know, where would I be? The door of the church is open today. Somebody might want to come. If it had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? I want to know, where would I be? Y'all try today. If you messed up, you can straighten up what you messed up. That's just what